Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Clash Gaming with Chris. In this episode I thought I'd just cover a little bit more of the TH9 Farming. There were quite a few things I hadn't covered in the previous video, which I thought I'd sort out for you now. As you can see by my attack log, still using the same strategy, still using the same attack, same troop composition. There are one or two that I maybe didn't get that extra few percentage for, but the majority of them are generally 2 stars, otherwise just kind of medium percentage 1 stars. Right, well let's get right into it. As you can see, same army composition. I have my troops lined up just so that the barracks will work on that healer. Reduce those 14-minute wait time or 10-minute wait time for them to be built. Just wanted to give you guys a rough idea as to how long it can sometimes take to find the right base, and also what it is that I'm looking for. As you can see by certain ones, you can spot, yes, they have high resources, but their collectors themselves, as you can see, are empty. We want to basically look for a base, even one like this. You can see there's a small bit of gold there, there's a bit of elixir, but majority of the loot on this base will be in the collectors, as you can see, sorry, in the storages, as you can see by the elixir storage. So generally we want to keep hitting the next button until we come across one that has quite a bit stored up, just like this one. As you can see, there was about 4 or 5 bases. You can actually see the excess level in the elixir and the gold. They're not quite full, judging by the gold. You'd see it overflowing, but this will be good enough. And the idea is 4 barbarians, 4 archers, 4 barbarians, 4 archers, and do the same all the way around, making sure that I'm getting up all the excess that's collected in all of the storages. This is actually a Town Hall 10 base, which I hadn't spotted, but doesn't really make much of a difference. The idea will be that once we've got the percentage from the collectors and the outside buildings, we're going to probably push in from the bottom, try and get to that dark elixir storage itself. Let's drop a few extras there, try and take down the queen and get to that collector. We'll drop our queen in from the bottom, 4 healers behind her, and see if we can get through these walls. The main trick with this is to monitor your queen for the queen walk. The idea behind a queen walk, for any of you that haven't done it, 4 healers is generally the best way to go. She can take up to 2 targets on her at the same time if your healers are level 4. If she gets any more than that, they won't be able to heal her as fast as she's taking damage. That's what the rage spells come into play for. You'll see now I drop a rage spell on the healers and her, making their heal also have the extra damage, if you want to call it that, and let her push her way through. We need another 8%, so quite a lot of buildings on her here. I will be dropping another rage spell very soon, and I have to pop her ability and get that Inferno Tower off her. I don't actually think we're going to make... no. So unfortunately on that one we didn't quite get the excess percentage we want, but if you look at the loot bonus, it's still nice and high. Right, so our troops are trained. We're still waiting on one more spell to go, but we won't need that. We'll definitely take a note to self from the previous one not to go for a base that has Inferno Towers, because they definitely melt through the queen. Let's see if we can find another one nice and easy. Same thing again. You can spot this guy's got a bit of resources in his collectors, but not much worth attacking. Same with that one, pretty much rushed Town Hall 10. Nothing in his collectors here. Sometimes you can be a bit unlucky. Sometimes your base you go for can easily 20, 30 times you have to click next, but it's well worth the rewards. I notice a lot of guys are taking my base using full go wipe attacks, things like that, and if you look at the cost for the troops, the cost for all the spells, I don't really see how the guys are making a profit on elixir or dark elixir. I suppose the gold's a different story, but anyone who's at Town Hall 9 will know that your requirements for elixir are incredibly high as well. So yeah, I've generally found that this is the best usage. I'll post up a video a bit later today as well, using the king and potentially not having the queen. Here's one here that's not too great, but it's not too bad. His dark elixir drills are also, as you can see on the outside, there's one there, there's other ones here, queens on the bottom, so same thing as before. We'll just drop our 4 of each. What I also do is I generally drop 3 of each for non-collector buildings, just to get that extra percentage. On the huts I normally do about 2, and if there's a dark elixir draw I'll drop a few extras, as you can see there. We'll avoid where the king is for now, maybe start my queen walk from that side. So just a few here, a few here. See if we can get in that gap and save the extra archers here for that dark elixir draw. I'm actually going to do the walk from the bottom. I want to avoid that top area. It's a bit further away from where the dark elixir storage is for me to potentially get there, and I get to these two pumps here as well. So what I normally try and do is I'll need a raid spell for the queen. Oh, that was very close. Okay, I would have preferred not to have to use my cloak ability there, but sometimes you don't have the choice. Let's bomb through the wall there, make sure we can get in. And then yeah, basically just sit back and watch her go. If two buildings get onto her, you'll generally drop an extra rage spell. I normally keep them readily at hand. But if you look at the path, she's going to have to move here now. She should be able to get that extra 6% without needing any more rage spells. We've got a minute 24 left. Sometimes what I'll do is, if the base has been very worthwhile and I've got enough elixir, I'll drop an extra rage spell at this point just to speed her up. I wouldn't even need it to touch the healers at this point because there's no towers, no single target towers close enough to do that extra damage. She's actually going to work her way around and stop here on the wall. So at this point we can see 55 seconds left. She's definitely going to make it through the wall. Only has to take out one more building to get that percentage. I do actually want the extra stars because I unfortunately fell out of crystal 1. So I'm into crystal 2 now. I want to get back up into 1. You can normally wait for the extra percentage as well. Obviously you need to get 70% to get the full star loot bonus from an attack. Queen will go down, and maybe we can get the mortar down just before that. Yeah, mortar's down. So see 53%, or we have about 80% of the loot bonus. Yeah, 83%, 150,000 of both. That loot bonus alone almost covers the cost for the troops. Only use one rage spell, so it was quite lucrative there. I have to line up one more rage spell, and everything else is busy going. So I'll get back to you guys when our troops are trained again. Right, so we should have time for one more attack here. As you can see, same army prepped up once again. We're actually in a war at the moment. Enemy hasn't attacked at all yet, so we're just waiting to see what they do before we make our move. Let's see if we can maybe find one more base here with a large amount of resources. This guy's got very minimal. He needs collectors all in the storage. Sometimes you can be very unlucky with these. I have certain evenings where I find myself skipping the next 30-40 times, which can get incredibly boring, but rather make your attacks count, because I attack generally through my shield as well. I found with this particular army you can attack 4 times during shield and 1 time during your guard that appears at the end. Seeing as the army itself takes just over 25 minutes to train up, which also give you time for 2 rage spells, which is not, I never really use more than 2 per attack. As you can see now, we've already skipped probably 6 or 7 times. Nothing really worthwhile going for. But you'll also notice different times of the day this will work differently. You can see this guy's got quite a bit of resources, but you can see with the gold mines, it's not in the collectors, it's definitely in the storage. So unfortunately we just keep hitting next and next until one comes available that's worthwhile going for. What I've also started doing is if you're going for the star bonus as well, and that is available, I'll sometimes pick off a weaker base just to get the 3-star, just to speed things up a bit there. If you're going for 1 stars every time, it can take a bit of time to get through to your 5 stars. What I will do is add some annotations as well, which will show you guys the breakdown of the army costs, covering the different armies I'll use in the videos to come. Oh wow, this is taking very long today. Ah, there we go, just as we say it. You can see by this one, nice and full. That was probably about 15 or so skips. And we'll do the same as always. The reason I dropped some extras on the other things, besides just for the percentage, is it also helped distract the cannons from, and the archer towers, wizard towers, everything, the defenses from the troops that are actually going for the gold. With the elixir collectors, you'll generally need a bit more. I normally do about 6 or 7. Finding myself running out of barbarians here. So hopefully this will be enough. Might miss out on a bit there. Let's see, we've covered everything. We have a gold mine in there, but we want to go for the town hall, so we're going to come in from the top side here with the queen. What I'll always do is with the bombers, if I drop them now, that bottom water tower is going to take them out. There's a cannon there as well, which will get hold of them. So once all 3 are on, drop a rage, 2 bombers in. All defenses are distracted, so the bombers have a clear path. Hopefully she's going to go inside and not around the outskirts. What we'll do is, the next time we need to drop a rage spell for her, I'll drop my last 2 bombers to hopefully push through that last wall. Getting her access to the town hall a bit easier. Just want to make sure that the queen does not attack her when she's not under rage, because she will die. So just give her a few seconds. I'm actually going to drop the other rage now. Get those 2 bombers in. Hopefully they go for what we need them to. Oh, that was unlucky. Yeah, as you saw there, that mortar was quite badly timed there for me using my spells, my bombers. But it appears that the queen has decided to push through the wall anyway and go for the town hall. We've got just over a minute left. I'll have to keep another rage spell ready for when she comes in contact with the other queen. Make sure that the healers get hit by that as well, because they're not under fire from the anti-air as well. Okay, the queen's targeted the town hall, so even if the anti-air does take down the healers, we'll at least get the 1 star. We'll try and push a bit more, use her cloak ability and see how far we can get with the percentage there. I won't use the next rage spell, even if it gets any more percentage, it's not worth it. I mean, your rage spells at max level are about 33,000, which is way more than I'll gain here. We'll pop her cloak just before she dies, and hopefully just gain 1 or 2 more percentage there. Right, well, there we go, not too bad. 200,000, 300,000, 2,500 dark elixir, which is always good. 9 trophies. Cool, well guys, that's it for this video. Please subscribe and like, and drop any comments, any recommendations, or anything you'd like to see. Please let me know and I'll do my best. Thanks for watching.